Picture this: Philadelphia in the late 20th century, a city bustling with musical innovation and the birthplace of a baritone voice that would come to define an era of soul and R&B. This voice belonged to Teddy Pendergrass, an artist whose journey from the pulpit to platinum albums is as compelling as it is tragic. Born on March 26, 1950, Teddy's early life was steeped in the gospel music of the church, a foundation that would underpin his future success. Philadelphia in the 1960s and 1970s was a melting pot of musical genres, with soul, R&B, and jazz intermingling in clubs and venues across the city. This vibrant musical landscape was fertile ground for the development of Teddy Pendergrass's unique sound. Raised in a deeply religious household, Teddy was immersed in gospel music from a young age, laying the groundwork for his future in soul music. His mother's unwavering support and the spiritual grounding he received at church played a pivotal role in shaping his musical ethos. Teddy's ascent to stardom began in earnest when he joined Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. It was here, under the bright lights of the stage, that Teddy's raw, emotive power captivated audiences. Driving the group to new heights. Yet, it was not without its struggles. Disputes over recognition and financial mismanagement soured Teddy's relationship with Harold Melvin, pushing him towards a solo career that promised freedom and fame.
Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
And the Blue Notes.
We came on the show, and Harold didn't show up.
That's right.
And everybody was running around here crazy. Where's Harold Melvin? Where's Harold Melvin? I said, don't worry about it. Harold doesn't sing.
You have...
I'm being truthful about it. I said, I'm here. So he said, well, you're not Harold Melvin? I said, no.
Joining Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes marked Teddy's entry into the professional music scene. The group was already well established in the Philly soul scene, but Teddy's addition propelled them into the national spotlight. The early 1970s were a golden era for soul music, with the genre reflecting the social changes and cultural shifts of the time.
I guess the question everybody's asking is, how does it feel to be a solo?
It feels great, but then again, it bothers my nerves, Donald. Now there's nobody else to share the weight but me.
Teddy's voice became synonymous with the sound of Philadelphia, embodying the raw emotion and passion of the era. However, the tensions within the group highlighted the often difficult dynamics of music collaborations, where recognition and financial rewards were not always equitably distributed. His solo journey was meteoric. Hits like I Don't Love You Anymore and Close the Door not only secured his place in music history, but also established Teddy as a symbol of sensuality and desire, a status that would have a profound impact on his personal and professional life. His groundbreaking women-only concerts were a testament to his magnetic appeal, yet behind the curtain, Teddy's life was marked by tumultuous relationships and a relentless pursuit of success. Teddy's solo career in the late 1970s and early 1980s coincided with the peak of the disco era, a time when the music industry was flush with success and artists were experimenting with new sounds and production techniques. His transition from group member to solo artist was seamless, thanks to his already established reputation and the innovative marketing strategies of his management team. The women-only concerts were a stroke of genius, capitalizing on Teddy's sex appeal and the burgeoning feminist movement, which sought to empower women in all areas of life, including their musical choices. The narrative took a dark turn on March 18, 1982. A catastrophic car accident left Teddy paralyzed from the chest down, altering his life irrevocably.
He looked over at me, he said, Hank, he said, I really screwed up this time.
This event, shrouded in mystery and speculation, raised questions about the circumstances leading to the crash, including rumors of foul play and sabotage. Despite this, Teddy's spirit remained unbroken. He fought through depression and physical limitations to make a triumphant return to music, a testament to his resilience and enduring talent.
What the hell does this mean? Because I'm here and cannot move.
The car accident in 1982 was not just a personal tragedy for Teddy. It was a moment that reflected the fragility of life, and the sudden turns fate can take. The 1980s were a time of excess and invincibility in the music industry, with artists pushing boundaries both musically and personally. Teddy's accident served as a sobering reminder of the human behind the persona, bringing his fans and the wider public into a shared space of vulnerability and empathy. His fight to return to music despite his paralysis was a testament to his enduring spirit and dedication to his art.
And give a big round of applause to Mr. Teddy Pendergrass.
Yet tragedy seemed to shadow Teddy's triumphs. A second accident in 1986 further challenged his resolve, but he continued to produce music that resonated with fans old and new. His later years were marked by a retreat from the public eye, focusing on his health and personal life until his untimely death in 2010. The second accident in 1986 and Teddy's subsequent health struggles mirrored the personal battles many of his fans faced in their own lives. The late 1980s and early 1990s saw shifts in the music industry, with new genres emerging and the digital age beginning to take shape. Teddy's ability to continue producing music that resonated with his audience, despite the challenges he faced, spoke to his adaptability and resilience. His retreat from the public eye in his later years was marked by a focus on personal health and well-being, reflecting broader societal shifts towards understanding and prioritizing mental and physical health. Marvin Pendergrass's entry into Teddy's life marks a pivotal chapter in the soul legend's personal narrative. Marrying Teddy after his life-altering accident, Karen, a former dancer for Teddy, transitioned from the stage to the role of a caregiver and confidant, embodying the unwavering support system that Teddy crucially needed during his most vulnerable times. The 1980s, while glamorous on the surface, were often underscored by the personal struggles of those in the limelight, including battles with depression, medical issues, and addiction. Karen stood as a beacon of strength and normalcy amid the storm, her down-to-earth demeanor and dedication contrasting sharply with the often tumultuous and flashy world of celebrity. Her role extended beyond Teddy's passing, taking on the care of his mother, Ida Geraldine Pendergrass. This act of kindness and loyalty further highlights Karen's character and the depth of her relationship with Teddy and his family. Unlike the narratives that often emerge around celebrity relationships, Karen's story is one of genuine connection, devoid of ulterior motives or a desire for the spotlight. Her decision to maintain a low profile, focusing on her passion for dance and education, speaks volumes about her values and the life she and Teddy shared away from the public eye. Karen's story adds a rich layer to Teddy Pendergrass's legacy, reminding us of the human connections that sustain us through our highest highs and lowest lows. Her contribution to Teddy's life and her continued respect for his legacy through modesty and dedication to her community encapsulates the enduring spirit of love and resilience. Teddy Pendergrass's legacy is a complex tapestry of unparalleled musical achievements and personal trials. His voice, imbued with the depth of his experiences, continues to touch the hearts of listeners, embodying the soul of an era. As we reflect on his life, let us celebrate the indelible mark Teddy left on the world of music, a reminder of the power of resilience, the impact of talent, and the enduring nature of soul. Teddy Pendergrass's legacy is intertwined with the history of soul music and the cultural landscape of America. His journey from the gospel choirs of Philadelphia to the pinnacle of soul music fame, and through the trials that followed, mirrors the resilience and complexity of the human spirit. As we celebrate his contributions to music, we also reflect on the lessons of his life, the importance of perseverance, the impact of talent, and the enduring power of soul. Teddy's voice, with its depth of emotion and raw power, continues to inspire and move listeners, serving as a bridge between the past and the present of soul music. Want to know more about the interesting lives of the legendary talents from the 1960s? Subscribe to this channel now and enjoy this free content.